It's because I BitTorrented all those Dean Brody songs. That's what it is.
Oh no!
I knew it.
Take 27.
You had time, now you're doing time.
Oh, take 27. This is the take.
For the kids.
All right, folks, we are hanging out at the Rockin Horse in Toronto with the fellas from the Valley, Rivertown Saints. Fellas, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Heck, right.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Who are those guys?
They follow me everywhere.
Can you guys talk later?
Okay, sorry. You guys have a brand new single that just hit. You Get to Me. It is a heck of a track.
Well, we wrote it about you.
Oh, I feel that's sweet. I appreciate
do
that. In probably the worst way possible. But seriously, guys, it is a great track.
Thanks, man.
It's going to probably skyrocket this summer. Was there a purpose of releasing this track now to maybe, peak at summertime?
Well, you know what? We get pitched a lot of songs. We do a lot of writing and stuff like that. And when we heard the song, we're like, "Hey, this is a good summertime tune." And I'm so proud of these guys because we went back into the '70s and lived in the studio and recorded this song. And these guys just crushed all the instrumentation on the track. And Jeff Diesel produced it up beautiful. So I'm proud of these guys.
What were things like in the 70s when you were a teenager?
Well, the 70s were actually really good. It was great, but okay, fine. It was like the 80s. But no, we lived in the studio. We actually...
We put the song out now because we wanted everyone to know it by the summer.
That's right. That's right.
Moving on.
But okay, no, he was getting there. He wasn't.
He really wasn't.
Took a big breath.
It was getting to me.
But it was going to be okay. But when this song, when you guys went in to record this one, we know I've talked off camera with a few of you guys, and like you just mentioned, putting this one together yourselves. This is you guys in the studio. This isn't a studio band. This isn't anything like. This is you guys.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Well, I totally steered you into that next question.
Totally.
And
Nice
it worked
segue.
out well.
It was awesome. Jeff Diesel, who we worked with to produce this, he's very old school about it. We lived at his house studio thing for a week, and we only worked when he felt creative. We'd be tracking something, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm not feeling this right now. Let's go watch a movie or order Chinese or something." And literally 4 hours later, at 11 p.m., he'd be like, "How you feeling? You want to go make some music?" And it was that for a week. It was like being a teenager again.
Well, the big thing I think we all appreciated with Jeff was that he basically told us, he's like, "I don't want this to sound like me. I want it to sound like you." So he let us steer the direction of the song, right? And experiment. We probably came up with 12 different versions of the song, and he was like, "All right, that's cool. Now play it funkier, play it harder." He wanted us to basically squeeze out every drop of creativity and then look at it and take whatever was best, right? But he let us do that. That was the big thing.
His whole thing is play it, explore every way you want to play this, and I will stop you from sucking at it.
And
That's basically it.
That's good.
And that's what a producer should do.
I was just going to say, that's what you want in your back. So you take a song like this. How do you think that this differs from everything else you guys have put out so far?
It's a little more raw. It's a little more raw. Just the sound nowadays, you got a lot of 808 and synths and all that kind of stuff sort of
Polished.
Kind of padding the song. This one
roots.
was way more organic.
Yeah.
It's literally just bass, drums, guitar, some dobro, bit of banjo. There's no...
There's nothing wrong.
We love all the stuff we've put out, but it's a very different approach from something like Woke Up Like This, which is, it sounds really... It's got a certain type of polish to it.
Yeah.
And on this, we were kind of let's give it a little grit, And so, it was awesome.
So this is, if I'm not mistaken, is this single number 5?
5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Cinco de Mayo.
5.
All right, so if you think about a lot of bands, even 5 singles in, guys, don't get the opportunity to do what you guys did in the studio, right? A lot of times you're just no, the label's telling you this is how it's got to go.
Well, it's the music business, right? It's the music business. They're like, okay, here's $2,500. We'll hand it to a producer. Go make the song.
Yeah.
Come in the studio, sing, guys. But these guys crushed it, man. It was the real deal. What you hear on You Get to Me is what the Rivertown Saints is.
Yeah.
And we'll continue to do that in the future.
Okay.
Now, we did try to hire the best musicians to work on it,
that's right.
but 3 of them were busy and 2 of them we couldn't afford. So then we
So
just
it's you.
so we just did it.
So this was technically the
That's a
cheapest
joke.
one we've done.
That's a joke. No, it was awesome. We captured the band.
Okay, now let's talk about the video that hit a couple days ago.
Super cute.
Yeah, like a lot of fun.
Lot of fun.
lot of
Cute.
fun. But okay, let's step back one. That's what you guys are, though, and I yeah, no, but fun. You guys are a fun band, and I know sometimes you get people say, oh well, they're the fun band, and they're the what. But that's a good thing to be in country music, the fun band. And you guys do it, perform it on stage, and you translate it so well back into your videos.
Well, yeah, we don't take ourselves too serious. We had a fan actually come up to us in PEI and said, "You guys look like you're the band that never broke up out of high school." And we're like, "Yeah." And, but no, we don't take ourselves too serious. We just like to put out good music, have a good time, and if we finish a show and you're like, wow, that band was killer, then we did our job.
Yeah.
So,
I was talking to somebody earlier today, and I was literally saying, if you try to make the Rivertown Saints do anything in like an organized, professional way, it just comes off super awkward for everybody because we literally can't stop like joking around and taking jabs at each other. We just have too much fun doing this.
Yeah.
Like,
but that makes it last, dude. Like that's
we have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
We're rewinding about 3 years here, but it was a pretty cool moment when we played a show in Sudbury. We were like the opening band, and this guy came up to us afterwards. He was like, I hate country music. My girlfriend dragged me to the show, and he's like, I loved you guys. Because he's like, you were so much fun, I could not have fun watching you guys. And I was just like, you know what, if you can like transcend people's tastes, that's huge. That's big.
We tricked them.
Music is tough. Like, I know when you see the Rivertown Saints, you think these guys are so big rock stars with their Learjets and whatnot. But at the end of the day, when you start out, going back 3 years, like there's a lot of sleeping on floors and buying vans that break down. And if you can't do it because you love it and it's fun and you like the people you're with, like you won't
last.
make it at all.
2 years in, you're done.
If you make it that far, man, like we
my bank's
were sleeping on floors not very long ago.
I've got about 7 digits in my bank. These guys got about 2, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Somebody's making money.
His just has a negative sign.
Negative.
I got 2 digits after the decimal.
Nice. All right, guys. Rivertown Saints, you get to me. Remember, you can get that on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, anywhere you get good music. Because remember, if you don't listen to good music, we don't like you.
Cheers. Oh, yeah. Wow. Tour Bus Entertainment. G up.
Mike.